And then maybe when it happens for the second time, we can say, where there's smoke, there's fire. But once it happens for the third time, exactly in the same way, then that thing is a very, very big concern. Pella, this thing that we have just watched right now, it's as if it's something that happens every 3 months here in South Africa, quarterly. And the script is the same. The 50 Ethiopians are found in a house and then they run away. What's going on? This thing is starting to be... It's starting to concern me, man, right now. It's really starting to concern me. Why? It's as if it's a syndicate that is, disciplined, saying every 3 months we are going to bring 50-something Ethiopians to South Africa and then we are going to lock them in the house. The authorities are going to come. They're going to run away. It's as if it's a movie or something. What's going on, people?
And this is from the neighbors that we spoke to outside this particular house in Lombardy East, is that they saw a group of about 50 foreign nationals. They say they believe that these foreign nationals are of Ethiopian or Somalian origin, that they saw this morning running outside from this particular home. We understand, Uveka, that some of them had been naked at that particular point. They say that they saw them. They heard screams here in the community, and then they saw this group of men jumping over the fence and Uveka making a run for it on the street here. And of course, as you see, this is the house that they were kept in, we believe, Uveka, according to the reports. And as you can see, these are some of the items that were found by the police here on the scene. Neighbors describing that they saw some of the men carrying bread and running away with bread, and some of them were carrying some items. We're seeing blankets here also on the scene, some pieces of clothing that suggest perhaps that they might have been inside this particular house. But earlier on, there were also police officials who have essentially said that they are still investigating what really led to what has happened here and what really was the reason for these nationals being here. But what does seem to be is that this might have been a kidnapping situation. We understand from the neighbors who say that from what they saw this morning, as you can see inside Uveka, this house, the neighbors saying that from what they saw, it appeared that some of these men had been carrying pangas. Some of them, one of the neighbors was describing that they had handcuffs on their hands. So this is inside the house where these men were kept. And as you can see, Uveka, it's just items and, pieces of clothing lying on the floor, scattered on the floor. We see some plates as well and cups that show you that this is where possibly they were. And inside these rooms, you can see that there are blankets also, possibly indicating that this is perhaps where they had been sleeping inside the house. There's also some items. It looks like clothing items that police have been able to take confiscated from the scene. And also we saw earlier on, some of the items, including shoes.
One thing that came to my head when I heard of this story was a comment that one of my viewers left in a video that I made previously that had to do with Ethiopians being kidnapped in their country and brought to South Africa. One viewer of mine left a comment and said, same script, different location. And he was saying same script, different location because the video that I made, there were about 50-something Ethiopians who were found in a house there by Gauteng. And then they were running away. Some of them were injured because the windows cut them when they were busy trying to run away. And then they were saying they were naked. Some of them were not naked. And then the reason my viewer said same script, different result is because there's another incident that I covered before that one. And it was similar. It's just that the locations were different, but it was the same thing. Now, the same script has been used again for the third time right now. Still in Gauteng. Same script, different location. So if you are that viewer who left that comment, what you said is exactly what is happening. The same script that they used last time is the same script that they've been using in this video that we have just watched right now. It's the same thing. When something happens once, we can say, okay, maybe it's life. And then maybe when it happens for the second time, we can say, where there's smoke, there's fire. But once it happens for the third time, exactly in the same way, then that thing is a very, very big concern. Pella, this thing that we have just watched right now, it's as if it's something that happens every 3 months here in South Africa, quarterly. And the script is the same. The 50 Ethiopians are found in a house and then they run away. What's going on? You know, this thing is starting to be... It's starting to concern me, man, right now. It's really starting to concern me. Why? It's as if it's a syndicate that is, you know, disciplined, saying every 3 months we are going to bring 50-something Ethiopians to South Africa and then we are going to lock them in the house. The authorities are going to come, they're going to run away. It's as if it's a movie or something. What's going on, people? What's really going on? You know, but then I just wanted to bring this to your attention because I just wanted to highlight the fact that what I said on that first video and what I said on that second video that had to do with Ethiopians being kidnapped is what I'll have to say in this video also. It's the same script. It's the same thing that they are doing. So I'm even lost for words right now. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say because everything that I would say is something that I said 2 times now. It's as if I'm covering the same video, but it's 3 different locations. So that's why I highlighted that viewer of mine who left that comment, same script, different result. Because at this rate, it clearly shows that they are still going to use the same script going forward. You see right now, they've been discovered, some of them ran away. Then this thing is going to die down for a couple of months. I'm going to remind you, 3 months from now or 4 months from now, there's going to be another 50 Ethiopians being discovered on a different house. You know, it's very, very concerning. So let me stitch this man for you. Listen to this man. I think he's an eyewitness. Is also a foreigner. So listen to everything that he's saying here, even though it might be very hard for you to understand what he's saying. It is going to need you to pay, I don't know what kind of attention, but hey, you will see for yourself, you know. Listen to what this man is saying, try to read in between the lines, and then tell me on the comment section down below, what do you think about this situation? What do you think about this same script, different location situation when it comes to Ethiopians being found here in South Africa? I would really love to hear your own personal opinion, because personally for me, it's a very, very big concern, because they are still going to continue doing it going forward. So tell me on the comment section down below. But if you just enjoyed this video or you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I would really, really appreciate it. My name is Emmanuel and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.
How they give their food, no food and no clothes. So staying the day. So I asked him, already few people is like 4 days. They're entering. So I asked them how they are demand the money by the phone and WhatsApp, everything. They demand family from the who family here in Ethiopia and South Africa. They don't care. They ask him even until they demand until Dubai, the family is there. So they ask the no money. The suffering long time is here. These people is in there, 10 days, storing the money to kidnap the human trafficking, to very giving the painful things, and they say the 24 hours they give the food, and the beat is a badly. Sometimes people is die, they must throw away. But with that guys is who I ask him who keeping the food. They say there is a 3 is South Africans and 1 to Ethiopians. I asked him anything. So that guy is Ethiopian. How do I finding here? He said inside the house. We finding. I asked him who is a car bring to from border until his. It's the same. Our Ethiopian people is they bring the keeping. So I don't know state what they can do. But this problem is not the first time. It's a more. Still the more people is in the hostaging. The many people it's not the first time is they calling this police station. Like 4 times now, I'm in this police station. So I don't know, but that is I get from the victims to these people.
Do you know how old the victims are?
Many of them is young. Last month I get them, last like 4 months. But many of them like 20 people is young, is 18. Here is like 10 people is like 16 and 15 is underage. So others is better to adults to fight their life. I don't know what they can do I will check. They say they wait until what will come to do Hawks. We are waiting here.
So they're all Ethiopians?
All Ethiopians.
Oh, Ethiopians.
All
Did they
Ethiopians.
tell you how did they get here?
They tell me is they come with the trucks. I ask him how is they passing to countries. They tell same stories. So is who bring the here, they never remember. They know only inside the house, but long time is with them.
Just to clarify, you said there's no South Africans?
Can you hear me?
Just to clarify, you said there's no South Africans?
Never. They said so.
Okay.
This is fine.
And your name, sir?
As Adise Chufa Mujas.